Jai Hind, dear students. Today we move on second revision class. In this video, we discuss unit number third and unit number four. That is marketing, enterprise marketing, and enterprising growth strategy. In exam point of view, your 30 marks come under these two units. So study careful these units. We discussing about first what is marketing strategy. A marketing strategy is defined by David Anker as a process that can allow the organization to concentrate its resources on optional opportunity with goals of increasing sales and achieving a sustainable competitive advantage. It includes formulation, evaluation, selection, goal achievement. So, marketing strategy is a comprehensive plan to facilitate and promote exchange of goods and services. Next, we move on. Marketing mix. According to Philip Court, a marketing mix is the mixture of controllable marketing variables that the firm uses to pursue short level of sales in a targeted market. So, marketing mix refers to the ingredients or tools or variables which marketing mixes in order to interact with the particular market. For example, he may promote through advertisement in electronic media, newspapers, radios, etc. Next one, marketing mix. The four P's that make a typical marketing mix are price, product, promotion, and place. It is otherwise known as four P's of market. However, nowadays the marketing mix increasingly includes several other P's like packaging, positioning, people, and even politics, as well as a vital mix of elements. In theory point of view, we can say that marketing mix, otherwise known as 4Ps, they are product, price, promotion, place. What is the product? The features and appearance of goods and services. It includes variety, quality, design, features, brand name, packaging, service, etc. Price. How much customers pay for a product. List of price, discount, allowance, payment period, credit terms. Next one, place. It includes the point where the products are made available to the customers. Channels, coverage, location, inventory, transportation, logistics, etc. Next one, promotion. Advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, public relations, direct marketing. Next one, product mix. It involves the planning and developing right type of product that will satisfy fully needs of the customers. A product has several dimensions like size, quality, weight, volume, output, etc. In product mix, the components of products mix are branding, packaging, labeling. Branding is also classified into two, logo and tagline. These are the very important area for an exam point of view. What is brand? A brand is a comprehensive name used to denote a name, a term, a symbol, a design combination of the item, like Puma, Adidas are the different examples of brand. It identifies the products of the own firm. It will differentiate them those of competitors. Next one, branding. Branding may refers to a Name, term, design, or shape of or combination of these. A distinctive symbol burned to animal skin with a lot hot iron slab. Pear soap, Coca-Cola, juicy fruit. These are the examples of brand. In brand elements, the name, logo, colors, tagline, shapes are come under. First one, name, the word or words used to identify the company, product, or services or concept. Second one, logo, the visual or trademark that identify that brand. Colors, owns coloring is the only brand of fiberglass solution that has Pix tagline. Levine, if associated with MC Donald's, shapes the distinctive shape of Coca-Cola bottle and a Vulcan bottle are trademarked the elements of these brands. Popular brand names are Eros, Colgate, Executive Bond, Kapil Sharma, Mankey, Dettol are the examples of different brands names. Next one, characteristics of good brand. It must be a short, it must be a symbol, easy to pronounce, it is noticeable, easy to recognize, not offensive, it is attractive. Brand name. Individual brand name, the Lex, Nixil, Hit, Fog, etc. Umbrella branding or family branding, Maggie ketchup, Maggie noodles, Maggie masala, corporate branding, Rivolin, Tata, Bajaj are the different examples of brand name. Next we move on logo. It is a symbol or a term or a small design adopted by an organization to identify its products. It is a sort of logo type and is identifying symbol for a product or services of the business. Logo is an important feature or part of branding. Otherwise, it is a graphic mark of emblem used to aid the product. The purpose of logo. Logos are important aspects of the business marketing. It is an anchor of a company. It identifies the products of the company. It relates to a product. It is a shortcut for advertising. Overall brand identity. Tagline. Tagline are the powerful messages to convey the enterprise goals, mission, qualities, etc. It includes the questions, exclamations, statements, example. The basic purpose behind tagline is to create a memorable, dramatic phrase that will sum up the product. Next one, packaging. It refers to an act of designing and producing a container or wrapper of a product. This is the second element of product mix after the branding. The good packaging is an important factor in the success of the product. There are three levels of packaging. They are primary packaging, secondary packaging, transit packaging. What do you mean by primary packaging? Which encloses the actual commodity. Secondary packaging, which is the layer cover added to the primary package of protection. Third one, transportation packaging. It refers to the further packaging components necessary for shortage transportation. Next one, labeling. It is a display of information about the product on its container, packaging, or product itself. Label may be in the form of simple tag attached to a product or complex graphics that are the part of package. Next, second P is price. It refers to the value of product that put on a product. It represents the sum of values that the consumers are willing to exchange the benefit of having using the product. It involves determination of a product. The price is always depends upon the cost of production, segment targeted, ability of consumers to pay, market forces of demand and supply. There are four types of pricing. In exam point of view, this is very important. First one, cost plus pricing, penetration pricing, skimming pricing, variable pricing. What do you mean by cost plus pricing? It is a cost of manufacturing plus product is equal to price of product. So the cost cover the raw material cost, admin cost, employee cost, factory cost. It is the most common technique, the price where the manufacturer charges a price to cover the cost of producing unit. It is advantages, cover the expenditure, simple to calculate, expenses. What are the disadvantages? Ignore future demand, ignore competitor price, ignore opportunity cost and cost of assets. What is the penetration pricing? Penetration pricing, the lower price than the marketing. Under this pricing strategy, the price of a product is initially set price lower than the prevailing in the market price to attract the new customers and increasing the market share. It is low in the beginning, it increases price after the demand increases. For example, consumable products. What are the advantages? It gains market share easily, develops goodwill, blocks the competitors, high stock turnover. Disadvantages: expects the price change, create image preconceptions, low profit margin, difficult to survive. Next one, creaming or skimming pricing. In this type of pricing, the pricing strategy, entrepreneurs set their price higher so that fewer sales are needed to break even. This strategy is usually employed to realize the cost of investment on original research, and it is commonly used by electronic market. It is a price higher than the marketing. High beginning decreases the price after the reaching the break even. Advantages: recovers the cost, quality conscious consumers. Disadvantages: if the competitors are lower price against the consumer rights, consumers wait till the prices reduce. Next one, variable price. What do you mean by variable price? It is a marketing approach that permits different rates to be charged, extend to different consumers for the same goods and services. This approach is generally followed by the business where tricking, bargaining over the price is known. Are the channels of distribution. It is a trade channel that is used to path or route along which the goods are moved from producers to consumers. Next one, price mix. Direct channel, the producers to customer. Indirect or on level channel, producer, retailer, then consumers. Indirect two level, the producer, wholesaler, retailer, consumers. Indirect three level, producer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, consumers. Next one, promotion mix. It refers to the combination of promotional tools used by an organization to reach the target market. Different combination used: market type, budget, objectives of promotion, advertising, public relations, sales promotion, personal selling, etc. First promotion mix is advertising. Advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of idea, goods and services by the identified sponsor. What are the objectives? Create awareness, develop goodwill, offer specific products, attract the customers. The common media used for advertising are stationery, window display, press designing, radio, television, direct mail, outdoor, cinema, point of sale, online, directory listing, etc. These are the different outside advertising methods. AIDA model of buyers: attention, interest, desire, action. Rules of what do you mean by sales promotion? It consists of diverse collection and incentive tools, mostly short-term, designed to stimulate quicker and greater purchase of particular products, services by the consumers or the trade. In sales promotion, four different types of activities are included: consumer promotion, business promotion, sales force, trade promotion. In consumer promotion, Dangler, Dub, Clean, these are the examples. In business promotion, seminars conducted, workshops are conducted, conferences are conducted. Next one, personal selling. What do you mean by personal selling? The personal presentation by the firm's sales force for the purpose of making sales and building the customer relationships.